Really looking forward to this evening. It's a great charity and great people who are involved with it. And I've already met some really interesting people I've been chatting to.
I work for a small organization in a small town in northeast Bosnia. Organization is called Svitac. We confront prejudice and promote tolerance by providing neutral space for different ethnic groups.
I think the Firefly International, they are doing amazing job because they are not only thinking about the people who are around them or in only this city or this country, they are thinking people other cities over borders and other part of the world.
On this night, we would like to encourage you to direct your gaze outwards to what it is like for people affected by horrific situations over which they have no control. We are small, ambitious and very cost effective, with the flexibility to adapt much more easily to volatile situations in the places where we work than larger charities can. 83p of every pound you give goes directly to our projects and to changing the lives of these young people.
Tonight's very exciting. Obviously, it's just a huge celebration of what Firefly's been doing for the past 20 years, celebrating Ellie and what she achieved as a very young person.
Ellie came to Bosnia when she was very young during the war because her father was working there. So Ellie had really dream to provide a neutral space for kids and young people of all nationalities.
And look what's happened in 20 years. And they work on a shoestring, so I think it's incredibly impressive.
In Turkey, in January 2018, we reached 116 children, and by December, we worked with 833. There are waiting lists of 300 children for our creative science workshops.
I came to the UK in the year 2000. I was 10 years old. I was born in a country called Somalia in East Africa. The reason we fled was due to civil war. One of my school friends, Ignesa, a Roma gypsy from Kosovo, had been living in Glasgow for 5 years at that time, was dawn raided and detained. I was born in a country where human rights did not exist, women's rights did not exist, freedom of speech did not exist. But I'm in the UK, all of those exist, and I'm going to do something about it. Our story was turned into a musical, and what I love about it is that it captures the spirit of our community. People from all walks of life came together to stand up for what's right. I'm really honored to be part of an event where somebody like Ellie Maxwell lived in this world, and her story will continue to inspire so many other people.
I've been working on a project that linked migrating birds with refugee crises and environmental change, and they asked if I'd have just a little display of my work here.
I'm showing one of work which is the flag, and the flag is from the WHOIS project. We raised the flag last year in the Refugee Day, and over 25 places in the world they show the flag.
I was asked if I would be interested in doing something for Firefly, and it so happened that I had a piece of work which is called Firefly. My raison d'etre for art is to connect people through art. So I feel this charity is all about that, particularly children.
It's brought so many people into the quad this week, people who otherwise wouldn't have known anything about our charity. We've had a lot of fantastic news coverage about it.
She has never seen as insect a light catches this first night flicker, then another far across this upturned bowl of sky. She would like to wait into the darkness, decipher this code between the speechless signal and echo. She imagines the language between them as much about light as dark, knowing when to call, how to listen. That last bird song ringing from the hedges, a curlew's rise on the end of the day's warm air, the first bat winging overhead. It's about knowing when to regroup, when exactly to burn bright.
every single one of those lights for me resonates as a child's story, and I have heard so many children's stories. We set up the project for Syrians in March 2016. We're now serving 2,000 children in southern Turkey and a further 2,000 inside Syria. It's just been amazing.
I'm here to really represent Ellie's family and friends, but also the Firefly trustees at this amazing event. What Ellie did is a real inspiration to those young people who are trying to kind of do work beyond the crucial and important work of their degrees, but who are really kind of trying to think about other things. I think there are many other great examples in the room here today who are doing it now. And I think that sort of brings us to the prize. So the award is now launched as of yesterday, I think, and it's online.
Getting students involved, which is kind of where it all began. So it's back to the grassroots of Firefly, a student who started it, and now we're awarding a prize for students. So that's just incredibly exciting.
I'm happy to say that today we celebrate 20th anniversary. We managed to continue Ellie's dream, and I think wherever she is now, that she is very proud how we continue her dream and her vision.